What's up, y'all? Name's Noe. We're right here behind the Leech Ultimate Skate Park. Just swapping my board out right here at the Shrine. You know, it's a brand new year, brand new freshie. Going from the pharmacy, retiring her, and going into a snack. Trying out the snack boards today.
Got the bike.
Got the bike out, man. Got the homie. You know what I'm saying? We're just here, and yeah, gonna get this going. Hope y'all had a great New Year's Eve. Great space. Always enter a new atmosphere with a new mindset and a growth mindset. It's always the base of the day. And yeah, guys, I'll be swapping this. Oh yeah, let me show y'all the board. This is the old pharmacy I had. It's the purple with the decal in the front or in the back, and got some Thunder trucks. Yeah, guys, just got this board actually on it's been about like 4 days ago. I've been stalling on it. I've been wanting to swap it out, just haven't found the time. And I was like, what better place than to, set it up here at the Shrine? All these trees around, so much nature.
The vibes. Here's the scene. It's like a cool 65 degrees, not too hot, not too cold. And we're here setting up a new board. So why are you getting a new board?
I kind of just made the decision to just put her up, just because I feel like it's a special board to me. The artwork, just everything, and I don't know, I just feel like it's not one of those boards that I want to like skate until it, it's on its last. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get a new freshie. It's a brand new year, so I feel like, start off fresh, have a fresh setup, and
start fresh.
Yeah, man. But no, this was a great board. This board, it took me to a lot of places, taught me a lot of things, learned a lot of tricks on this one. I actually got my first rolling kickflip, y'all, on this board. Wow. It was such a great moment.
That was you.
And yeah, just a lot of great times. I got this in Vegas, so it's like very special to me. Went on that special trip and just had to go pick her up. But
put it on your wall, remember it, that's a trophy.
Yeah.
It's a trophy.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Where'd you get that new one?
At the Select Skate Shop.
Down here in Houston?
Yeah, Midtown. Yeah, I just want to pick that out.
Okay. So, a lot of you may not know, but Noe is actually recovering from a pretty bad ankle break.
I actually have about 3 screws in I believe it's my tibia of my ankle. I have about 3 screws, one here, and then I have like a little like hinge screw right here.
Wait, to make your ankle bend?
Yeah.
Holy damn.
Yeah.
That's why it's like you gotta stretch it.
Oh. Trying to get back, get more mobility.
You have to you literally have to build the bone.
Yeah.
Around the whatever that piece of metal is.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. It happens. It happens, and I feel like the way to stay like centered, like to stay good, like just to keep such a bright mind is really, you got to think about it like it's just a minor setback for a major comeback. And like me, I just started walking, and I started, I'm starting to run. I just started running today, y'all, and like feeling good. But it's like 3 months without being on the board. I had to get back on it. They said 6 months, but I was like, I'm gonna be good in 3. Good in 3, and I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm setting up my board and just shredding it up around. You know what I mean? Shredding up around, and yeah.
This is gonna happen if you ride, skateboards, scooters, rollerblades, BMX. If you there's so much more that I haven't been naming. Motocross, hockey. All of the sports,
snowboarding.
If you actually push yourself, things like this will happen. You will get hurt. If you're just, you don't get hurt ever, but you're you're just doing the same tricks. You're just comfortable with it. Then you're not actually pushing yourself.
Right.
This is a visual representation of
pushing yourself.
Yeah, of actually sending it.
Yeah.
You can't be scared of anything when it comes to the BMX and the
I feel like
game.
just with sports, bro. I feel like a lot of people try to center skateboarding and BMX into this little bubble of these are like the extreme sports. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna break your what people fail to realize is that you get hurt in all sports, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, soccer, hockey, etc. And I just feel like in life you cannot be afraid. You cannot be afraid of trying and taking that step. You know what I mean? It don't worry so much about failure. It's about you actually attempting. You know what I'm saying? Going for it. You know what I mean? This is a very prime example. You gotta always be prepared. You know what I mean? And you gotta accept it mentally.
Always.
That
It comes, they happen.
Things can happen. Things can happen.
with it.
You can break your neck. You can break your back. And yeah,
I've seen a couple bad injuries. I've seen where this guy fell off of the quarter. He was taller than me, so I would say like 8 feet quarter. Fell off of the quarter straight to face. So broke his nose, broke his cheekbone, lost a couple teeth. It's rough. And he would have never been there, if he's just watching other people or just chilling.
Bench warming.
He was actually sending and learning how to get better. I remember when we first started riding together, he didn't know anything about BMX, and now he can
he's doing it.
he can really. He's almost almost.
He's decent.
Probably
He's
better
good
than me. He can do things
Wow.
that I can't. So it really shows when you're actually trying and you're really pushing yourself.
Yeah. And I don't know, guys. I just feel like for the love of the sport, I went about it. I went about it in that certain attitude about it. Like yeah, of course, at first when I got injured, it was like, oh, but nah, you gotta just, like I said, just accept that. But anyways, guys.
But don't focus on it.
Don't focus so much.
Because then you're always gonna, how can I mess up this trick? Or,
No.
I know I can't land that because I've never done it before. How do you know?
It's really knowing how to bail.
How
And,
do you know? Yeah, you got to get comfortable bailing.
It's really like, if y'all are gonna ride to land. Ride to land. It's don't ride and think, oh, I'm gonna bail. Because I personally, I got sucked into that mindset.
I did too when I first started.
Like, oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna just get on my board. I'm gonna try to halfway attempt and try to bail and see what happens. And nah,
you don't get anywhere. You just get comfortable doing that. You know what really helped me though? When I first started, what? Imagine me as I was like a 12, 10-year-old kid. I always wore pads. I wore wrist supports. I wore, the elbows, the knees, the ankle supports, the helmet. I was really getting into it. And I really wanted to get a fucking a diaper to protect my lower back, because so many times I would loop out and fall on my ass. So I really wanted some protection on my ass cheeks, because I was tired of that shit, falling all the time, bro. But I picked up the bike, man, and my life has always been different ever since, man.
but I feel like the way I see it, and it's like Sam. Remember Sam, the homie Sam we met at Dillon? He was right there with Austin.
Yeah,
Sam. Yeah, it's like him, bro. And he has a point. It's like, if you're already so, experienced and you're very highly progressed in one sport, you should just stick to that. And that's kind of I feel like that's
happy.
good, but I feel like it's also good to try other things as well. Like me, I know I can scooter. Scootering is that's my full-on strength. You know what I mean? Strength.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
I
like to have that challenge, and that's why guys, I picked up skateboarding. But before everything,
yes.
I started to actually bike.
Yourself learn something new.
BMX was the prime of before anything. I started BMX. Dirt jumping. I wasn't doing street. I was more of a dirt jumper. Remember those trails that we had hit up at that one location? It was all grown up. Had a bunch of grass growing on the dirt, dirt bike jumps.
There was some little wave. Yeah, it was one track. It wasn't even a big thing.
Yeah. Right there is really the battlegrounds, because I used to bike hella right there, bro.
In the same spot.
I always wanted to learn how to ride dirt, dirt jump, berms and.
Let me ask you a couple questions here. So, how long and who or what inspired you to get into skating?
I have to say, just being at the park, bro. Being at the park and just
what brought
and
you
like
there?
and
How did
just
you get
seeing.
into that skateboard as a little kid?
Oh, as a little kid.
And how long have you been skating?
when I was probably about 6, I remember my mom had gifted me a skateboard for Christmas. I was so happy. It was it was an Iron Man skateboard, like Walmart, bro.
Oh, it's a Walmart skateboard, yeah.
Yeah, just like a little kiddie type
just
board.
Some wheels, yeah.
And I was like so fascinated. I was like, wow, like just getting on it and like pushing on it. I just always thought, like, since a kid, I'm from Cali, I'm from California, so like just skating is so like, it's like so big and like everybody,
roots.
Yes, it's like in the roots. And
you were born in the 2000s when skating,
I remember, man, I'm just like, wow, my mom, when she gifted me that Iron Man board, I was so like, wow, like I got a skateboard. I would ride on it every day. I would fall so little. I was like only 6, just started. But I would say that was really the spark. That was the spark, early childhood. Like, I just knew skateboarding, BMX, just a whole like skate park activity, like that was me, man. Like, I was meant for something different. I wasn't meant to play soccer. My mom put me in soccer, sports. It never was for me. I never could get into it. I could watch sports, but I just don't enjoy sports. This has always been me. This and yeah. So yeah, man, I would say I've been riding. I mean, I've been riding since I was like a kid. But like seriously, I'd say I started like 2012. Yeah, like I was really like, you know what? Let's go. I want to go get a BMX bike. And
you're saying
like just in general.
13 years ago.
Something like that, yeah. Like just in general, bro. And around that time, I kind of just put skating down. I didn't really do skating.
Yeah, you on and off or what?
I wouldn't even say on and off. I didn't even have a skateboard because I was already like older, bro. I was like 12, 11 years old. So I just knew at that time, I was like, you know what? I get a bike. And yeah, I had a Haro. I remember an old like Haro. It was like no, not Haro. Hyper or something like that. Like I think it was like one of those Walmart. It was so fun, bro. I used to love getting on the bike in the morning. But yeah, guys, I mean, I've been riding for hella long, and I'm like I said, I'm gonna always keep riding. I'm gonna always keep doing this because this is a part of me. Like, this.
Is there anybody that really inspired you to get into the game, skating and biking, and scootering? Like, who showed you how to scooter? Who inspired you? Was someone at the skate park or people you just find online? Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
People I found, and just like I remember going to Bear Branch, bro, like hella young, and I met some homies at the time, and they were scootering, and just seeing them scootering, bro. I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna try the scooter. I think I like the scooter. I remember like riding one of their scooters and just like messing around on it, bro. And I was just like, wow, like I don't know. I feel like I picked up scootering so much easier, like than really everything for real. Cause I like 180s. I learned scootering, like 3s, bar spins, really all the fundamentals, tail whips. And I just like scootering, y'all. I just like scootering, and yeah, I remember I landed my first rotor whip too. It was so crazy, like tail whip to bar spin. Mind you, I tail whip.
Rotor whip?
So I tail whip, I think it's counterclockwise. Yeah, tail whip right, but I bar right. I bar to the left. If that makes sense. Like I bar with my right hand.
Okay.
I ride goofy.
Isn't that like called the Twix or something?
I don't know. I think it's a rotor whip or something like that. It's like you do at the same time.
Tail whip and bar at the same time.
And I landed that, bro.
Crazy.
And I landed that flat ground. I remember it took me like hella tries. It was like,
really? Flat ground?
Yeah, right there in front. So right there where, my dad's place way back when I go visit him. Man, I used to scooter, man. I love scootering. I'm still scooter. I don't even say that like I'm gonna start scootering, bro, for real.
Wow.
I just love it's so fun, bro. I feel like once
it's
like with bikes, once you pick up that flow, you start like developing your own flow of like how you
move around.
Yeah, everybody has their own individual.
Yeah, bro, I've always seen growing up as a BMX kid, I always saw other guys and how what's it called? How like stiff they would be and how like center they would be because they were pros. But I was like, wow, look at me all sloppy and like my body, I'm losing balance. And I really that's saying that really inspired me to like, yo, I gotta like, there's not like a way to do it, but like I gotta.
Yeah, this is something I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna do it for the rest of my life, for sure. Be a part of it. My kids are gonna, they're gonna know what biking and, you know what I mean?
How old are you?
So I'm currently 23.
He's 23. And where you from, Noe?
Man, I'm coming straight out of Bakersfield, California.
When did you get here to Houston?
Man, I'd say like early 2000s, bro. Honestly, early 2000s.
You really just were born
like maybe
there,
like
grew up here.
like 05, 06. You know what I mean? But I always went back. We always visited California, like very commonly. So I was always out there. You know what I mean?
You grew up, both places.
Yeah,
you know, both,
Houston and Cali,
both,
Houston and Bakersfield, bro, yeah. It's very little, but the skate parks out there, like a lot of the homies, everybody shredded out there. You know, people that really, it was very underground though at that time, you know?
Did you have any...
the culture was cool, man.
Do you have any siblings that also, skate?
I do not. Man, I remember at one time my little sister wanted to pick up skating. I mean, if that counts, she wanted to skate at one time, but she didn't get like real into it, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, what would you say is your favorite trick on the skateboard?
On the skateboard, man, I mean, my go-to, bro, really is always a front 180. Front 180 right now is really feeling good. Or at the time was feeling when I was like skating.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pick it up, but front 180s, man, for sure.
Okay, what is your dream trick? What is
dream trick
you always wanted to learn how to do?
Man, I'm not even gonna like front, bro. Probably a 360 hard flip.
360
hard flip. Like
wow.
For sure 360 hard flip. I'll be real. A tray flip, a 360 flip. Like pop shove it to three. It's like kick flip, pop shove it, then kick flip, and it just spins 360.
Oh wow.
So it's a 3 pop shove it kick flip.
3 pop shove it kick flip.
Yeah.
What's your favorite trick on scooter? And your dream
scooter,
trick.
I would have to say, man, just it's a go-to, and I gotta go for it. Double tail with flat, and a truck driver.
That's your dream trick?
No. That's one of my favorite tricks that I've done on my scooter.
Those two are your favorite? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your
my dream trick, probably an inward bri flip or a...
inward bri flip is what are the bri? Is that where you swing this?
It's like the bars, you have them 90 degrees.
Yeah.
You bring the whole bike just like that.
Yeah,
over.
it just whips over.
I just don't understand the arms, bro, the arm movement too much. Because it's like you're doing this, or however you do it. It's like, if you're going like this, and I don't know if you're like, you know what I mean? Like if you're twisting, or you just keep it like that.
90,
yeah.
You like whip it around your body.
Yeah, that's one of those tricks, man. That's one of those tricks for sure that I feel like it's like I had to like analyze when I see it and understand the movement and the, you know what I mean, when to throw it around.
Wow.
But and a finger flip.
Finger flip.
Yeah, you air,
literally what is,
and then you just
what
smack
it's called.
And you went. But yeah,
what's your dream trick and your favorite trick on a bike?
Dream trick on a bike, man. I honestly have to say, truck driver is well flat.
Truck driver.
And down sets. And my dream trick, like actually, like my favorite trick, I'll say is a 360 whip that I've seen on a bike. 360 tail whip, flat. To me, yeah.
No.
Shout out Churchill. Shout out to Stevie Churchill, bro.
You would do something that crazy.
Stevie Churchill, man. Yeah, like a lot of people, you know, whatever.
I gotta see the video.
Stevie Churchill,
let me pull up the video right.
Yeah, classic.
All right, what parts are you running?
Man, right now.
The size of these trucks, the size of your wheels, the size of your boards, like.
I'm running an 8.5.
Okay.
Well, I was running an 8.5 pharmacy.
8.5, so you must, have some large feet. What size are you?
I'm like a 12 and a half.
Really? 12?
13.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. How tall are you then?
6'4". Small ID. Yeah. 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". Yeah. Like 6'3".
We'll have to measure.
Yeah, I need to measure, bro. But I think I'm close to like 6'4".
All right. How much you weigh?
195.
Okay. It's a good solid weight, man.
Yeah.
It's all muscle, really. It's all the bones. It's just got large bones, man. You're very tall.
Yeah, bro.
So that's why you need to ride a pretty wide board. So tell me about these trucks that like.
Yeah, man. I got the.
You must have some sturdy trucks.
I got some silver. Man, I got a spider on my hand, y'all. Count me back. All right. Got a 149 Thunder, Silver Trucks. Silver's Trucks, yeah, they got
They
got the little smile, I'll cry later.
How have they been holding up?
They've been holding up pretty good, man. I just came back from my trip in Corpus, actually. Was, man, straight up to the skate park. Corpus, that's really where I was doing like 50-50s, man. I was doing 50-50s on the curbs and just trying to get those down. And these trucks held up amazing. I mean, they're light, they're hollows, amazing trucks. I'm running that. I'm running the Dragon V4s. I got the Dragon V4 wheels with the Bones Reds. And I'm rocking some Iron Horse hardware for the trucks. And I just got this custom grip tape. Got this custom little grip tape, and it's pretty cool, man. It's like a local artist out from Las Vegas. So he does like graffiti. He's pretty tight, man. So shout out to him for this grip tape. Yeah.
So tell me, what is your favorite food?
Man, my favorite food, man, my go-to, I'll probably have to say some chicken Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo or like some, yeah.
Okay, do you know how to cook?
I do. I do. I cook some really good chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Shrimp, man.
Okay, fresh swap to the new board, okay?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Oh yeah, let me show y'all the board.
How do y'all, I don't know how y'all do this to a brand new board, man.
Got this little it's like an iPod and with
And
the hits, and it's got songs,
it's
got the track list.
It's pretty cool. It's got the 420.
Yeah.
Is that a real song?
No, I don't know. I think it's just like brand. But yeah, man,
Nice, man.
Love the shape. It's very like boxy.
What was wrong with this one again? Oh, you wanted to like preserve it, you
just
said?
want to preserve it. It's a special board to me, bro. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Just gotta make sure I don't put my trucks on backwards.
Yeah, they go.
Where they're like this. And,
No. What will happen if they're on backwards, actually?
well, it's just gonna cause it not to turn the way. But like I said, y'all, fresh setup. Love the way it's looking with the black trucks. Black trucks with the green.
Very original, very
green
original.
with that green look. The green, the white with the black
Very
and
OG.
and bronze.
It's
Like,
got the blue now playing. It's like real.
Yeah.
Full battery, of course.
of course. Just
I love these things. I just love the lines, like how everything is pressed together and it's just perfectly like rounded. Like wood cutting is like wow, like so satisfying to me.
I'm telling you, get back on the
And
board.
wood shaving. And,
You don't think you're gonna get back on the board?
I mean, to cruise, honestly, I'm not really
You're
a
not gonna be like
trick.
a skater.
I'm not trick shredder. I mean, I do my kick flips, I do my ollies, I do my stuff,
yeah.
just to ride around and
And
ollie up
yeah.
some curbs and ride around, man. But I don't really take that thing serious anymore, man. I'm done hurting myself and falling on my ass and my elbows. Like I said, if I'm gonna get on the board and like really do something, I'm gonna wear all my pads.
Yeah, bro.
But I just really picked up the bike.
Yeah.
The bicicletas, the BMX, and
The BC.
life has always been different, man. Life has never been the same. I've just
Yeah.
picked it up. How old was I when I really picked it up? I was at 13, actually. I actually remember who got me into it. It was this kid in middle school, and we became best friends for Colorado. But let me go into a little story real quick.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I thought he was so cool, man, and we just started talking and just having sleepovers all the time, and I'm over here like really trying to get a bike because he had the bike. He would bring it to class, literally, and like I thought that was so based. I thought that was so swag. I'm like, bro, this guy has got his BMX bike in class, and I'm like, what, 6th grade, bro, 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm like,
His
wow,
bike,
he rides
yeah.
his bike to class. Like, that's so base. And what are you going to do after school? Go to the skate park. Like, so base. And he really put me on. Like, I knew I always wanted to do something. Like, I always, like, I picked up skating and then, put it down. And I tried sports. I tried soccer and, like,
You did soccer too?
I was trying. I did not have like an actual
I didn't get into
team.
it, bro.
Not in a
Oh,
team, but
tried
I would
like-
kick the ball around with the neighborhood kids.
Yeah.
And I met some pretty cool homies that I still know to this day from that.
Yeah.
We're close, man. We're good homies. But hey, we were just being kids back then. But now, we're grown up, man. But what the fuck? let me get back to it. Okay. But yeah, man, I don't want to put any names out there, but he really put me on. He really put me on BMX, man. Like, I really wouldn't have got into it if we were not in the same class. You know, I was very inspired by him, and I was like, wow, like, this guy's so cool. Next thing I did, I start working. I start hustling. I start,
No.
Come on, let me take the trash out. You know, let me get a dollar. You know, Dad, let me help you, you know, do some, This just fell in the water, by the way. I'll let it dry. But I'm like, you know, Dad, let me help you, you know, construction, let me get some dollars. So, you know, I start hustling, start saving up. Next thing you know, I'm over here looking on OfferUp back in like 2015, base days. And I had all my homies, and they had all their junky old bikes. Their
I didn't even know about
and I was like, watch
that,
this
bro.
guy. They're all with me, hyping me up. They're like, hey, we gotta get this BMX. I'm like, hey. So I called the guy, man. I'm like, hey, bring that bike over here, man. Drop it off. All right. Mind you, I'm like 12, 13. You know, telling this old guy what to do. So I have him pull up with my bike. And I think I remember I was like $20 short. But I still had him pull up. Still had him come over. And we were calling people. I was calling Mom. I was like, yo, help me out. What's going on here? I don't even remember. I think he took it for 40. And then he wanted 60. He took it for 40. I think I actually gave him the full 60. I think I gave him full 60. I'm pretty sure I've lived up to my word, and I didn't try to cheap him for nothing. That was my first bike. But it was a little red line. And it was all red. And it had very small bars. Yeah. And it had red grips, red frame. You know, I think it had like chrome wheels. It had something that made it pop. It was a very nice start for a BMX bike. And boom! I just blossomed right there. Like every dollar I could get, I'm buying a new part. You know, I'm buying bigger bars. Now I'm going to the stores though.
Oh, they had bike stores, BMX
yeah,
stores
I
over
never
there.
ordered anything. Never ordered anything as a kid until really I was like, what? 16 or 17. Actually, no, I didn't know. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know who, like, to use, like, internet, online. I literally just played video games, played GTA, a little bit COD, and I would wake up, like, ride my bike, like, knew I had to ride my bike. Like, this was me, and I was destined for this.
Yeah, man.
That's really, you're going to the skate park, I'm meeting all these homies, and they show me. And I'm like, wow, this is,
skate park,
they
bro.
show me a whole side of the internet I've had
whole plethora of like another world.
It was just so inspirational to see all these riders and learn all these new tricks, all these new people. I'm like, wow, this is really like, this is really bigger than I thought. Like,
being in that community, being in that, around those people. Like, they were older homies, but they would like,
they really knew how to
cheered you
hype
on.
me up. Yeah.
They triumphed you.
I really had another homie too who we grew up together.
Yeah.
He picked up BMX because of me. But he was a little like maybe like 2 years older than me. And we're still best friends till this day. Like, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. We've known each other for 8 years, 9 years.
He's your family?
Nah.
Oh.
Just bro I grew up with in the neighborhood, and when I first saw him, he had a BMX bike too as well, but he wouldn't do anything on it. He just somehow
transportation.
He just somehow got a really nice bike.
Yeah.
He just used that transportation. And now I start doing tricks on it, and he was like, man, let me start fixing it up. And you know, we really inspired each other, and he motivated me so much to push myself. Like, I don't know what about this guy, but he needs to be like a motivational teacher or something, a speaker or something, because every time we're about to do a trick, he always knew what to say to hype me up. He's like, no, you're doing this trick, bro. And I'm like landing it first try or something.
That's,
like something
that's
I've never
such a
done
good
before.
feeling.
Something I really had a good homie growing up in the BMX scene, but now like really gotta push myself. It's about on
you.
me. Like, who am I doing this for? I'm not doing this for anybody else.
You do it for you, man.
You know.
Like, it's like me, bro. Scoot with. I don't even talk to them anymore, bro. But just because I don't talk, I don't like kick it with them. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like not scooter. I'm still gonna scooter, And bro, I used to hyperfixate.
BMX
Like
is
this is how I knew I loved
come
what
a
I.
long
This is
way.
how I knew what I loved, bro. I used to be around my mom and my mom's ex having dinner, and all I would talk about was scooter riding, bro, and BMX. The only conversation I would have with them as a kid, bro. Like that's all I talked to them about. And I was so passionate when I talk about it.
Yeah.
I was a kid telling my mom,
Yeah.
that's a spot right there, and she didn't even know what I was talking about. But I was just
Yeah.
like, Mom, that's a good scooter spot right there. And she would literally pull over. She would record me doing
For
tricks.
real. You have a
like,
real mom.
Like your mom really supports. She loves, like, she supports your BMX and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She
Yeah.
always used to take me places, take me skate parks, and
Like,
take
oh,
me
like
to
Toni,
rides.
like bring your bike. Let's go to the skate park. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that was the best feeling, bro. That's why.
Oh yeah.
That's why y'all like. That's how I knew this is what I love. Cause mom, that was a privilege. Going to the skate parks on the weekends. Cause mind you, it's a 45-minute drive. No, not many parents are gonna drive their kids 45 just to go to a skate park. But my mom, man, shout out to my mom, bro. I love my mom. She always took me to the Conroe skate park, Woodland skate park, like far skate parks here in Texas. I mean, Houston. Yeah.
Anyone like in Copper Mountain, Colorado.
As a kid, that was my dream,
He
man.
was very small. but
Oh,
yeah,
was it?
I was there.
Having like summer camp, like where you stay the night there, and then you go scooter the early morning.
It
Like,
was just like a
bike.
How do you say it? It was just like a playground, big ass playground. 'Cause they had like trampolines, a lot of trampolines.
Woodward, bro. Yeah,
Right next to like the quarter pipes.
I never went to Woodward. Yeah,
And they had like
I need to go.
they had like a little gym area, and they had like this giant ramp for the foam pit. And they had the skate park up there. They had like actual they had like 2 quarter pipes right there to make you go back, and it was like a flow park. There's banks to hit and ledges to hit.
Wow, like just a
rails.
plethora
You
of
could
things.
Just literally just keep going back
Yeah.
and forth. It was a perfect little mini skate park. Little hallway skate park. It wasn't actually that little. It was pretty,
nice.
pretty large.
Yeah.
But it didn't really have much, except for like those. Well, when I was there, I had casts on
Ah, for real.
from this car
That's when
crash
you had-
accident.
When you went to Woodward?
And then I was there at Woodward, but I was still riding my bike, bro, like with a big ass cast.
And it
so-
still hurt, kind of, huh?
No.
No?
No, it didn't really hurt, bro. But I was still riding. I knew I had to get on the bike, man. It wasn't even out of the cast yet. Still already riding, bro.
Yeah.
But I was riding there, and I couldn't hit the foam pit. I don't know, I couldn't hit the foam. I think I did. But it was hard to crawl because it
Crawling
was all,
out. Yeah.
It was all in a cast, all up to like right here. Oh, and it took my 2 fingers. So I only had these 2 fingers, and I had my thumb. I think I had my thumb. But this is what broke up here. Like up here, and right here. And they had to like repair these because they said if they didn't, the bone would like grow, like my fingers would be like together or something. So I have my fingers back. I have my handwriting.
That's
and
really the
everything's
glory of
still good,
everything.
man.
You got your
Hey,
finger.
hospitals and doctors, they save lives. Okay, we're about done finishing up the board.
Yeah, guys, the board's coming. Oh, I got some smear already on my board. It's all good, though. Yeah, bro. It's all set up, ready to go. But yeah, I just love this board, bro. The aesthetic of it, and it's just. I like that. It looks very 3D. It looks very real. Look, it even has. Sorry, excuse me. Let me see. It even says like it's like an ad for 10,000 songs in your deck. iSnack.
all the
iPad Nano. That's what it is. It's an iPad Nano.